Dancing to the rhythm, there's something moving in them.
People in the street. ברוכים הבאים.
ברוכים הבאים
לישראל.
לישראל.
ברוכים הבאים לישראל.
ברוכים הבאים לישראל.
ברוכים הבאים לישראל. Shalom! Welcome to Israel. We're right here on Tel Aviv beach, this hedonist paradise. But just down the road is one of the most important religious cities in the world, Jerusalem. And we're going to race from here to there.
And as always, we're going to be testing two modes of transport against each other to see which one is the best. Nicky, how are you going to get there?
I'm going to use public transport all the way there. I'm going to take a scooter, I'm going to take the new fast train, and I'm also then going to get the light rail all the way to the old city of Jerusalem. It's going to be cheap and it could be quicker.
Well, I'm taking the taxi, which might be more expensive, but it's definitely going to be the most convenient. It's going to pick me up from right here and drop me right next to the Western Wall.
I think it's time for us to go. Ready?
3, 2, 1, let's go!
See you later, sucker. I need to get on a scooter to get to the station, to get the train, to get the light rail, to run through the old city to get there. I've really got to get my skates on now. Here are the scooters. This is how I'm going to get to the train station. Out of breath already, melting. Bloody hell.
Oh, well, here we go then. Good morning. What a glorious day in Tel Aviv, and I think it's going to be a glorious race for me. I know I lost the last one, but this could not be simpler. I'm going to order a cab. It's going to take me straight there. Let's get going.
It's super easy to rent these scooters all over Tel Aviv to get to where you need to be. I'm going to take this scooter to Hagana station, which is the last stop in Tel Aviv before the train leaves for the airport and then Jerusalem.
Oh, well, that was lovely and easy. My driver Shimon is going to be picking me up in 6 minutes time. I'm really feeling confident about this. Who's this? Who's this coming in behind me? You better get going, mate. You're going to be late. Okay, here is my car. Hiya. Okay, I've just got on board. Nice and simple. It's about an hour, 20-minute drive, which I'm hoping is going to be fast enough to beat Nicky. I'll tell you what, this is not the start I wanted. We're already stuck behind a big coach in front of us that hasn't moved for the last couple of minutes. I'm hoping that this is the only bit of traffic we're going to have today.
I usually find those scooters really relaxing, but on the bumpy streets of Tel Aviv and when I'm racing, it actually was a little bit more intense. We're here at Hagana station now, so I'm going to go inside, buy a ticket and hop on the train, which should be in the next 4 or 5 minutes. This is all going quite swimmingly. I've got my ticket, 24 shekels, about £6. Train is on platform 3. It's already here. I'm going to hop on and head to Jerusalem. Oh no, this isn't actually the train. This is a different train. It's the next train.
Okay, so we're making good time so far, and apart from that little slow start, it now looks like we're cruising down the motorway. We're heading out of the main city of Tel Aviv, and we've got about an hour to go until we reach the Western Wall. So we're heading to the Western Wall, which is about 60 kilometers east of Tel Aviv. And as we move further and further out of the city from Tel Aviv, I think we're going to see the landscape and the architecture change quite drastically as we lose a lot of the modern buildings and some of the newer skyscrapers. I think we're probably about to go back in time. So if you do want to order a cab from Israel, you can hail them down from the side of the road, but I'd recommend using a booking app like Uber or Get, just so you know where you stand, just so you know you're going to have a fixed price, there's going to be no scams, and it feels like the safer option.
One really interesting thing about taking public transport in Israel is that public transport is free for those in the army. All 18-year-olds, boys and girls, with some exceptions, go into the army, 3 years for boys, 2 years for girls. And so you often see lots and lots of soldiers with guns slung around their back, 18-year-old girls with guns slung around their back. It's a really interesting sight. So we made it onto the train, nice and comfy, air conditioned, comfy seats, armrest, Wi-Fi, everything you need for a nice journey from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. This train takes 36 minutes from Tel Aviv Hagana station to Jerusalem Yitzhak Navon station. This high-speed train stops at multiple stations in Tel Aviv and then speeds its way over to Jerusalem and costs just 24 shekels. It's about 6 quid. It's really not bad value, that at all.
So I'm travelling in this lovely, spacious Mercedes-Benz C-Class, and as you can see, I've got a whole back row to myself. I've got air conditioning, I've got the radio on, I've got great views coming up very soon. You know, while the train can be nice, this is just so easy, so simple. Couldn't be a more luxury way to travel, and I really think the convenience of it means that it is the best option today.
Okay, successfully off the train. It was a few minutes late, but it is busy here. I thought I was going to be able to run up these escalators, and I've been here before, so I know there's like a million escalators. It's going to take quite a while to get out of here to get to the light rail. I need this to open up a bit because at this rate, I'm in trouble.
We're currently driving down Route 433, and the amount of history attached to this one road is actually astounding. There are 3 separate passages in the Bible that mention this road and some of the various battles that took place there. To be driving down it now in 2022 feels quite surreal, knowing all the history attached to it.
If in doubt, follow the locals. All of these soldiers that are here all got in the lift, and because I've been here before, I didn't actually realise there was even a lift, because there is like a million escalators. There's still a couple of escalators to navigate to get out of here, but I saved a couple of minutes, I think, by avoiding those. The run continues.
Time is currently 11:50 a.m. I don't know exactly what time Nicky's train's getting in, but it can't be too far off. It definitely is getting a bit slower now as we start to make our way into Jerusalem, but I'm hoping with about 25 minutes to go left on this ride, that's still going to be enough time to get there first.
Okay, made it onto line number 1 on the light rail. Now we're going to go to City Hall, get off there and run through the old city. But the train was pretty much waiting when I got here, so I'm lucky. This is going quite well.
I'm so close now. My final destination is literally just on the other side of that wall there. Unfortunately, there is quite a lot of traffic, so we've just got to get around the perimeter to get to the Western Wall, but we're so close now.
City Hall, this is it, this is my stop. Now the real race begins. Bye bye light rail. Thanks for getting me here quickly.
We're here, perfect. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Nice to meet you, bye. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Shimon, for the lift. Here I am in Jerusalem. I've just got to now get to the Western Wall, and then I'll be done. Come on, final part of the journey.
Right, here we enter the old city. Wow. Ooh. No time to eat either. Let's go.
Okay, here we go. We've got the men entrance, which I assume is for me.
Celebrity.
Not a celebrity. I wish. Thank you.
I'm on the final stretch now, making it down the last part of the market before reaching the Western Wall.
I'm here now in the middle. I can see the Western Wall. There she is behind me. And what I can't see is Nicky anywhere. And I think that means that I've won again. The taxi has been victorious. Thank you, Shimon. Come on.
Oh my God. I think I've beaten him. Or maybe not. Did I celebrate too soon? I actually just fully celebrated like I won, because we said in front of the flag, so I was over here.
Wait, how long have you been here for?
About half an hour.
Hey, good one.
Well, I lost again, but there wasn't much in it this time. How many minutes?
5 minutes, if that, which I think makes this our closest race ever.
There were some big differences though. First of all, I'm pouring with sweat, as you might be able to see. He's not.
I'm feeling very cool. Having said that, my experience was a lot more expensive. It cost around 400 shekels, which is about 100 quid.
In total, for me on public transport, it was about 50 shekels, which is more like 12 quid. Actually super reasonable to get here, especially with only 5 minutes in it. I did have to sprint through the old city though. On that note, it's time for me to go and cool down. Let's get ourselves a drink. I can spend some of that 90 quid that I just saved by taking public transport.
Oh yeah, well you're a loser, so.
Shut up.